What if I tell you the biggest thing AI is stealing is not jobs, it's your ability to think. You are knowingly or unknowingly not using your brain. You are just keeping it safe. You are using AI for every single problem in your life, whether it's a academic problem or I should say emotional intelligence strength you want, you are using AI. And you know what? AI is stealing jobs as well as your ability to think. So, I'm going to tell you how to regain your ability to think with the 4 points which I have written in my diary so that I could tell you all how to get your own ability to think as I get it. Before let's move to past 30 days, I am practicing challenges for my ability to think. I'm actually not using AI for every single thing as I used to think. As I used to use that, and so I took some challenges and get some tips and tricks from the research. So I'm here to tell you the tested and proven tips. These 4 tips will help you get your ability to think back. So let's move into the video. So the first point is engage before prompting. So what I mean is whenever you are having the urge to ask something to AI, just think. Get the 15 minutes out of asking AI. Just get the 15 minutes and think according to you. What is correct? What do you think? What is your gut feeling? What are your intuitions? Because as we all know, intuitions and gut feeling are always correct. And if I should say you are an overthinker, then it's 100% true. But you don't need to be a overthinker for that. So first you have to let me give you an example. You want a script on that topic, but you are blank about the topic. You don't know anything. You are going to ask AI, but no, you don't have to do this. You have to write the idea which you have in your mind. Then you have to write some pointers. It may not be very correct. It do not have to be you know uh, in a well organized manner, and it need not to be correct, but you have to practice it regularly so your mind can regulate the ability to think. And after getting that draft you got, you need to check it through AI. You can check it. You just send that picture or the script you have written to AI and ask for the improvements that you can make. That is, the second point is practice active recall. That whenever you got the response, I said send the draft email to the AI, and the AI gave me the response. So what I have to do now is I have to read that response, and I have to write that response, the basic pointers, the important pointers from that response in a paper, so that I it could be stored in my long term memory. Because whenever you are improving something, you need to get it into your brain. Otherwise it's just a noise which passes from one ear and left from the another ear. And practice active recall also, I have written one line. It's retrieving information from your own mind reinforces neural paths. So what it means is when you have to challenge your brain which has forgotten how to think, that gave up on thinking, then it reinforces your brain's ability. You could get it back again. So let's move into the third point, which is build strategic function. If I'm saying build a strategic function, not friction. Build strategic friction. So it's about asking for structure, not confusions. If you do not have any idea about any topic, then you have to ask for the pointers. If you have to write an essay on a topic which you probably don't know anything about, then you have to ask AI, give the pointers and the topics for which I can write in my essay. You get the pointers, you have to connect the dots, then you have to write the essay of your own. Repeat the same process of sending your drafts to AI. Then Over time, you will get to know the new version of your writings are far more better than the previous ones. And it's actually tested and proven, so I'm telling you, just believe it blindly. So the last point is challenge AI outputs. Whenever I'm saying challenge AI outputs, if you are a regular AI user and addicted to AI, then you may be knowing about the line which is written on the last of a response, which is the chat GPT or the Gemini can make mistakes, so do check it. And you don't have to obey or believe AI blindlessly. You have to research on that topic. You have to, ask your seniors, your colleagues, or your internet is very important thing. You could search on websites, explore various websites, so that you could get that yes, this response is relevant to my question or not. And you don't have to obey AI as it is your elder telling you or giving you life advices. You don't have to follow that. And before concluding this video, I just want to give you one challenge for next 7 days, that you have to follow these 4 tips and give your experience review in the comment section so that all other people could be inspired by you. So, as in conclusion, I just want to say that the person who is getting the answers more fast is not the smart one. The person who has the ability to think, to create, to get curious and have original opinions and thinking ability, they are the ones who are valued, who will be valued in the future. You have to make sure, like I'm telling you, technology will keep getting smarter day by day. You have to take your responsibility that you don't make yourself mentally lazier because of it. So that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new from this. Actually, my name is Gauri and I make videos for self-improvement for teens. If you like my videos, then do subscribe my channel and share to your friends. That's it. Till the next video. Till then, bye-bye.